Welcome to Wrestling Talk. This is Comic Cookie 73. Today we're going to be rating wrestlrpalooza. I wasn't able to do the predictions and opinions on the card because I was sick and the matches weren't complete by the time I did it. But without further ado, let's get started. First I have to set it up. Okay. Without further ado, this was also the first pay-per-view on ESPN. And what did I think of it? Only time will tell. Okay. The first match was Brock Lesnar defeating John Cena. This was pure garbage. They made this 8 minutes, and half of that 8 minutes was just Brock Lesnar looking around, all big and tough. I didn't care at whatsoever. Here's what I gave. 0. I gave it a 0. This was terrible. It was just Brock Lesnar killing John Cena for 8 minutes. John Cena hit like 3 moves in the whole match. And it was just awful. I would not recommend that. It was terrible, 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 terrible. They should have not even had it on the show. It was a waste of time. It was a waste of 8 minutes. You could have cut that off and gave, the main event more time. But honestly, my opinion on this show is that it was a good show, and I'll explain my opinions later. Okay. The next match was a special guest referee match with LA Knight as special guest referee. The Vision of Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker defeated the Usos, Jimmy and Jey Uso, by pinfall. I will give this match an 8 out of 10. I thought it was great. Every little detail was perfect. There was nothing bad about this match per se. I don't think this is as bad as people are thinking this is. It was a good match, a good back and forth. It even had some blood because Jey Uso messed up, but still, it was a good show. Especially, it was a good back and forth match. It wasn't boring. Or at least not to me. I quite enjoyed this. Next was for the vacated WWE Women's Championship, and it was Stephanie Vaquer defeating Io Sky by pinfall. I am going to give this match a 10 out of 10. It was a good match all the way through. There was nothing too bad about it. It wasn't the best match. It was the best match of the night to this point. It had a perfect setting and it was all good. I'm going to say this match was all good. It went straight fire. It went straight fire. It went like this. Honestly, I like this. Honestly, I thought that match was very good. Then went back and forth. I can't complain about it much. It was the perfect match. Next is the mixed match tag team match between CM Punk, where CM Punk and AJ Lee defeated Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch when AJ Lee locked the Black Widow by submission on Becky Lynch. This match I'm going to give an 11 out of 10 to. I thought it was really good. Good back and forth between the women, the men, and anywhere in between. This gets an 11. I just thought it was better than the last match. I don't get what's so bad about this pay-per-view. A 8, a 10, and 11. The only bad matches... The only bad match was Brock Lesnar and John Cena. I know that's what they built this whole show around, but that doesn't necessarily mean the whole show was bad. But this match had a creative spot where Becky Lynch threw AJ Lee at Seth Rollins and CM Punk, and they all went through the table, and Becky Lynch still lost. I loved that. It was a good match. Next was Cody Rhodes defeating Drew McIntyre. This match was for the WWE Undisputed Championship. And Cody Rhodes retained his title by defeating Drew McIntyre. I'm a Drew McIntyre fan, but I have to admit, this match I can't give any higher than a 6. I thought it was alright. They went back and forth. I enjoyed it for what it was. It's not like the banger. It's not like an all-time classic, but it isn't terrible. So, that's all I can say about it. Nothing too exciting happened in it, but it was a decent match. It's not like it was the worst match ever. Just because listen. Okay. The whole show, I'm going to give an 8 out of 10 to. An 8 out of 10. I thought this show was really good, especially the only 2 bad matches were the first match and the only... I know people wanted to see Brock Lesnar and John Cena have this great fight, but you know that wasn't going to happen. If you had any expectations for this, I don't know what to tell you. Except, you already know that wasn't going to happen, so there was no point in even asking or thinking that it was going to be this big spectacle or something. I think... hear me out. My ranking system is not focused on the first and main event only. My rating system is not focused just on the main event, because the whole pay-per-view is only as good as the whole matches on the card. So the way I rank the whole show is based on all the matches. All of them carry the same amount of weight to them. If the main event is terrible, but the rest of the show was good, it's a good show. If the main event is decent, that doesn't take down anything from the show. But even the first match, the one that should get the fans hyped up, if that's bad, it doesn't matter to me. It all carries the same weight to me. Because when you're watching wrestling, I'm not watching it just for the main event. I'm watching it to watch the matches. The matches themselves, only one real clunker here. I don't get what's so bad about this show. People are just complaining because Drew McIntyre didn't win. And listen, I'm a Drew McIntyre fan all the way through. He's my favorite wrestler. But listen, at some point you have to give up. You just have to give up, put the fries in the bag, and just accept that Drew McIntyre's character doesn't work as a world champion. Because his whole gimmick is basically him because thinking people are conspiring against him. It's like Sami Zayn in early 2020 into 2022-ish, where he was that heel character who thought people were conspiring against him, causing him title matches. His character does not work if he wins the world title. Now he's going to blame that referee and this and that. See, his character doesn't work as a world title holder. Drew McIntyre's new heel character is never going to win a world title. A face Drew McIntyre would win the world title, because heel Drew McIntyre thinks the whole world is against him. And for that to happen, there has to be conspiracies, things happening to him, like referee getting in the way, or him losing to Cody Rhodes the other day. This is good character work. Drew McIntyre losing every time isn't good either, but that's what the character is. He loses in the worst ways possible, and then he gets that big win once or twice, and that's the heel Drew McIntyre. Face Drew McIntyre would probably be holding the title right now. See, that's the difference. And that's what I have to say about WrestlePalooza. I thought it was a decent show. Goodbye.